Hello everyone. I am Ginny Chabra, committee member, FLO Indore. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all our active and enthusiastic FLO members for our today's session, Radiate Inside Out. We'd be delighted to take all your questions once the talk is over. I'd now like to request our chairperson, Riya Chabra, to kindly deliver her welcome address.
Thank you, Giri. A very warm welcome to you all. It is so great to see you all again. It has never been easy for women to prove their mettle, but fighting against the odds in the stereotype male-dominated society, leading ladies have made important contributions as businesswomen, entrepreneurs, doctors, teachers, leaders, and more. Women entrepreneurs are driving change in various sectors, businesses, industries, and rightfully deserve to be celebrated. Therefore, at Flow Indore, we are launching hashtag She the Boss. In this, the members can introduce themselves and talk about their businesses. They can share their business story. This will be a Facebook Live series where we wish to provide a platform to our members to promote their professional expertise and meet more women of their kind. For further details, you can connect with our Senior Vice Chair Neetu Kohli and Junior Vice Chair Payal Agarwal. Now, I would like to welcome our guest speaker for today, Dr. Geetika Mittal Gupta. We are so glad to have you here today and cannot wait to have the session started. On behalf of Flow Indore, I would like to present you a token of appreciation. IT team, can we please have the video?
Blooming skin begins with exceptional skincare. We understand that nothing can dim the light that shines from within, but still, some special care of our skin can make us happy and glowing. Irrespective of age, we always want a gleaming glow, today, tomorrow, and forever. Thus, to quench the thirst of looking radiant, today we have a session with renowned cosmetologist, Dr. Geetika Mittal Gupta, who will give us skincare solutions for everyday inner glow. I welcome our guest for today, Dr. Geetika Mittal Gupta. With over a decade of experience in the field of cosmetology, Dr. Geetika is an acclaimed and award-winning celebrity cosmetic physician with excellence in unconventional anti-aging therapies. As the founder and medical director of ISAAC LUXE, International Skin of Anti-Aging Chain and Wellness Centers, she amalgamates a three-tier approach to long-term beauty, including therapy, prevention, and maintenance. A pioneer in the field, she was the first to introduce fat-free treatments in our country. With her passion for beauty and quest to bring latest treatments in India, she was the first to introduce the Korean beauty facials such as the GG Glow, OD Derm, Insta Sculpt, Pink Aging, and White Shine Glow. Recognized for her work and contribution to the field, she has been honored by a series of awards, including the Vogue Beauty Awards 2019 as the Best Skin Expert, Best Hospital for Wellness and Healthcare in Delhi and NCR by Worldwide Achievers, as well as the National Healthcare Leadership Award by Z Business. A prolific orator, Dr. Geetika has held talks on beauty on PopXO, iDiva, Lifestyle Asia, to name a few. A regular face and voice in Vogue, Grazia, Harper's Bazaar, and she was closely associated with the Cosmo Beauty Weekend. More recently, she has been conducting numerous skincare masterclasses on Vogue, Elle, and Hello. A mother of two, she loves spending time with her family and enjoys cooking and baking with her children. I am sure this session is going to lighten up our skin and minds both. So without further ado, let's start. Dr. Geetika.
Hi everyone, and hello to all the lovely ladies in Indore. Thanks for this lovely, radiant opportunity for meeting and addressing all of you. And I'm as excited as I can see all 88 of us are today, because we are going to learn lots of new things, and I'm going to make the session really, really interesting by also having all of us experiment and do something interesting on our face. The idea of beauty is very, very close to me. And where it is close to me, it becomes from my mother, my grandmother, and I believe that being beautiful is actually not a very easy task, because it's just not application of your skincare routine morning and night. It takes a full 360-degree approach. be it what you're eating, be it what you are thinking, be it what you are working out. Everything does show in your beauty regime. So I'm going to also now share the screen to get our presentation started, because I need lots of time to interact with all of you and take the questions. So please, there's a chat bot right there. For all of you, please keep putting your questions right there so that we can address them later on. So talking about skin, I'm sure all of us know that skin is the largest organ of our body. And that's where we need to give it all the importance. Many times we think that, okay, skin is why, dermatologists are so expensive, or why we're talking about skin. It's just fine, I don't want to put sunblock on my face. Let me make more vitamin D today. But do we understand that this is the largest organ of your body which is actually visible? All the other organs of your body are actually hidden inside your body within the layers of your muscle, tissue, and bones. This is the organ which is visible, which shows the inner health. This is the mirror of your inner health. So whether your liver is not working well, or your kidneys, or your hormones, or your ovaries, everything is going to be showing on your skin. So there are no shortcuts to beauty. So today, what are we going to learn? We are going to learn from the very starting the basics of assessing your skin type. What skin type do you have? Because sometimes we just end up picking something from the market, and generally I've seen people pick up things for dry skin and sensitive skin without even understanding what skin type do they have. So we're going to start with that, and then we are going to roll over to doing a lot of massages, DIYs, which is one of your favorites, I know. So when you're born, you are born with different skin types, be it your normal skin, dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, or sensitive skin. There is a very simple test that you can do at home if you want to know what kind of skin type do you have. So what you need to do for that is, just in the morning, wash your face with a pH balanced face wash. Don't apply anything on the skin, and then observe your skin. So see how your skin is feeling. So if your skin is feeling very stretchy on your cheeks, then you have a dry skin. If your skin is partially oily, say maybe on the T-zone over here, and here it is feeling stretchy, then it's a T-zone, combination skin. If it is oily all over and you feel the need of using a blotting paper or a tissue on your face, then you have an oily skin. Then if your skin turns to have dry patches, redness, and irritation, then you have the sensitive skin. But if you have none of those and your skin is feeling very comfortable, even with just a face wash, then you have a blessed normal skin. Now your skin type actually changes with over a period of time. Your skin type would change as your hormones would change. Your skin type would change as your periods are about to near. Your skin type would change as the stresses or any other issue happens. So you need to have that relationship with your skin, wherein you need to know that how your skin is feeling. So dry skin will always feel matte. There will be no shine, no gloss, and you might feel that stretchy feeling and that need to put a moisturizer with it. A normal skin would have none of these issues. A sensitive skin will get easily irritated, and a combination skin, as I said, would be patchy dry and patchy oily. While the oily skin would have other issues like open pores, blackheads, whiteheads. Now, there's a good fact to that I would want to share, that oily skin people actually don't age that very fast or frequently as dry skin people do. Reason? Because if your skin is really moisturized, or if it has the natural oils, the wrinkles appear lesser. So if you look at an apple which is very dry and withery, like papery apple with the skin which is like paper, it will have more wrinkles. Vis-a-vis something which is very juicy, like a juicy apple, will never look that dry or wrinkly. So there are goods and bads to each and every skin type, but you have to know your skin type, to choose your products wisely, and then from there on to take care of your skin. Now I'm going to talk about summer skin routine, and I'm also going to tell you a little bit about the monsoon skincare, because monsoons have also started here in Delhi. It has been raining. This is why we need to change our skincare routine. So if you want to see my bathroom shelf, I would have 5 different face washes, because I have understood the relationship between my face wash and my skincare routine. Because my face would change, like as close to periods I am, I would feel my skin is turning oily. I would get 1 or 2 acne over here. And during my ovulation time, my skin is really, really dry. So your skin tends to change. And similarly, like how you change your clothes with weather, like in winter, you have those woolly overcoats, your shawls, and summer your clothes become more and more lighter. So that is the time you also need to take care and change your skincare products. Not only the weather, the skincare products also have a life. So a sunblock which has been lying with you from last year might not be as useful right now. So you have to check the expiry dates of all the skincare products. To start with the layering of the products, first of all, I will give more emphasis on sunblock because we're talking about it. Many times I get my patients say, no, Geetika, I'm just sitting inside the house every day. I don't feel the need to use a sunblock. I'm not going out anywhere. But that is just the protection you get from the visible sunlight. But the invisible sunlight also has infrared rays, UVA, UVB, which is penetrating through the windows, which is penetrating through your glass windows every day, and it can harm your skin, which causes photoaging. So sunscreen is a must, even if you're not stepping out and you're just sitting inside your house. So you have to use a SPF, which is minimum SPF 30 to 40, half an hour before stepping out in the sun, and every 2 to 3 hours when you're out in the sun. So sunblock is a must. There are lots of different types of sunblocks available in the market. There are dry touch sunblocks, there are immersion sunblocks, there are sunblocks which can be used on wet skin, sweat resistant sunblocks. So you can pick and choose the sunblock according to your skin. Post the discussion that we are having during the time we are doing the Q&A, I would be happy to give the list of my favorite products so that you guys can also pick and choose the things that I like to suggest to my patients. And then there are two types of sunblocks. There is a physical sunblock and then there is a chemical sunblock. What is the difference? Now, physical sunblock is something which uses zinc oxide, titanium oxide as the active ingredients, which forms that white cast on the face. You know, you see those cricketers playing matches. That white cast on the face is generally the physical sunblock. While a chemical sunblock has certain chemicals which goes inside your skin and it reflects back the sun rays. So that's a chemical sunblock. What do I suggest? Use a combination of sunblock, both a SPF 50 to 40, a physical and a chemical sunblock. That is the right combination. So sunblock is a must. Sun rays during the summer is much more harsh. Even if it is a cloudy day, you have to use a sunblock. Even if you are going out in the sun only for half an hour for your morning walks or biking, you have to use a sunblock. And it's always a good idea to use physical sunblock things like, you know, wearing a wide rimmed hat so that you can physically block the sun rays, using big sunglasses, wearing a full sleeve clothes so that you can physically block the damage from the sun that can happen. So these are the things. These days, there are also oral sunblocks available in the market for people who get tan very easily. It has a natural fern block complex, which fights the production of melanin. It's completely natural, completely safe, and it is easily available in the market. It's called HelioCare. You can pop in that oral sunblock half an hour before stepping out in the sun, morning and in the afternoon, and your body will fight that photo damage even more strongly. You have to pack in more and more antioxidants during the summer. So be it in your skincare regime in terms of serums, or be it orally in terms of your supplements, your antioxidants are very important. So I understand all of you would know what are antioxidants. So when your body is exposed to certain pollution or pollutants, it produces free radicals. Now, free radicals are the dangerous things that are going to break down the collagen, make you look more aged and haggard, and antioxidants are the good things which are going to fight the free radical damage. So vitamin C, glutathione, all these are free antioxidants which are very, very important. And we keep hearing water intake is important, but we almost sometimes forget that how much. So if you sweat a lot, if you're working out a lot, if you're having tea and coffee regularly during the day, your water intake has to be more than the regular. It has to be more than the 8 glasses. So every glass of tea or coffee that you have to make sure that you have 2 extra glasses of water. Similarly, if you're having alcohol, you have to have that extra water in your diet. So water intake is very important because if you're not having enough water in your diet, your skin will get dehydrated. So there is a difference between a dry and a dehydrated skin, which we're going to address later. So you have to have water in your daily routine. Now, summer skincare routine, we start with the face wash first of all. Your face wash can change from the creamy, heavy face wash during the winter to a more light and foaming face wash. In summers, generally, I love to use Cetaphil foaming face wash. There's Filorga foaming face wash. There's Bioderma CBM face wash for oily skin. These are some of my favorite face washes. Use your face wash. Use a normal temperature water. It shouldn't be very cold. It shouldn't be hot. Normal tap water and splash on your face and use your face wash in circular motion. After you have washed your face comes your toner. What is a toner? Toner is a extra dose of vitamins or acids to your skin to exfoliate gently. It not only balances the pH of your skin, but it also gently exfoliates the skin. So toner is very important. There are two ways to use the toner. Either you put it on a cotton pad and swipe it on your face, or you put it on your hand, rub it or dab it on your face. So two ways to use the toner. Third comes the serum, which should be your skin ally because it is packed with antioxidants like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, vitamin B3 and other good things. So that is the third step. Then comes your under eye cream, then comes your moisturizer. So in winters, your moisturizer is more heavy, while in summers, it can be multitasking with the SPF, or it should be also very, very light. So that is the kind of moisturizer you should have. You can always carry a mist around with you during the day if you tend to get a lot of heat flashes. Keep putting the mist on your face, but make sure your mist doesn't have any alcohol. If your face mist has alcohol, it will cause more dryness on the face. It also helps in soothing a lot of sunburns. Thermal spa water mist are very easily available from Avene, from Bioderma, Avion. You can pick them very easily. And while you're taking the showers, make sure you're not having any long showers. Of course, that is more seen in winter time and people just love to stand under the hot showers, but quick, short showers is what we suggest. Just about 5 to 7 minutes. Why? Because if you're standing under the shower for a very long time, it will actually strip away all the moisture from the skin. So these are some of the pointers which are very, very important for you to know. You have to stash away your heavy formulas, which means all those heavy oils, heavy foundations, night balms that you've been using in winters, they go away. Check for the expiry dates. Clean up all your brushes. A very easy way to clean up your makeup brushes is mix up some baby wash, like a baby body wash, Johnson's baby wash. Add in a conditioner, a little bit of Dettol, and just wash your brushes with that. That's one of the easiest way to disinfect and wash your brushes. And then this is the time that you should have all your sheet masks, vitamin C, everything, if possible, inside the fridge, because that makes them even more potent. You can just put those cooling things on your face and making your skin relax while it also hydrates. Now, layering I've spoken about, but just to go through again, always remember the thickest thing comes in the end. So always starts with the most lighter things. So like toner is like water. So wash your face, toner, then slightly thicker serum, then the moisturizer, then the sunblock. The oil, if you want to use a facial oil, that goes towards the end, generally at night. You can use, apart from this, if you're doing all of that, you can introduce the exfoliator, which can be AHA or BHA exfoliator twice a week. You can start adding retinols to your skincare regime once or twice in a week, and slowly you can add them up. So don't put all the retinols at once. Don't make your skincare really, really heavy, because your skin can react worstly to them. So retinols are very good, but there's a formula to use it. Use it maybe a very small percentage, only for alternate nights to start with, and slowly you can make it every night. And in the morning, you have to make sure you use a sunblock, because your skin will become sensitive to sun if you're using retinols. So you have to be careful about it. Now I'm going to tell you how to put it, because generally people just take a lot of things in their hand and just put it on their face. The face wash I explained, use your fingers, give your face a circular massage. Second step, toner, either with the cotton or you put it in the hand, dab on your face. Third step is your serum. Now serum, if it's in a dropper form, don't put the dropper directly on the face. It goes on your palm, clean palm. And all these steps are done very quickly, one after the other. Don't give too much gap, because we want to lock in the moisture inside the skin. So quickly, one after the other. So if you have serum, put few drops of it in your hand. If you're using a serum for the first time, use a very small amount. Don't use a very large amount then. Just a few drops of it on your hand, rub it, and then press and release. Press and release. Press and release. That's the way to go. From down to up. That's the way to use a serum. After the serum comes the under eye cream. So under eye cream, a lot of people get confused in using under eye cream and they start rubbing their under eyes. That's not the right way to use it. So you should be using an under eye cream the way I'm going to show you. So you put about 1, 2, 3 drops of under eye cream right here, and then you use your index finger and go from in to out. That's the right way to use it, in to out. And when you're going in to out, you just press it around you, because this is the area where you get the crow's feet. And these are generally like this, horizontal. So we just wiggle it like in a vertical direction. So we go opposite. If you do it like this, you're just making those lines deeper. So we go from in to out. And then you can also do a little massage on your brows with your under eye cream. It's always a good idea to keep your under eye creams inside the fridge, because that cooling effect of the under eye cream will make it even more cooling and depuffing for your under eye area. So after your under eye cream comes your moisturizer and then your sunblock. If your skin is really very oily, you can actually skip the moisturizer or use a gel-based moisturizer, because I've seen people who have oily skin, they tend to scrub their face, exfoliate their face, thinking that that makes their skin clean. But that is actually stripping away the natural oils of the skin. You have to make sure that you use your moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, use a gel-based moisturizer then. So after all of this comes the sunblock. The quantity of the sunblock is very important. So 1 teaspoonful for your face, neck, and for your ears. Don't forget your ears. That's important. And that is something you need to apply half an hour before stepping out in the sun, and every 2 to 3 hours when you're out in the sun. Reason, the sunblock gets disintegrated. So if you have started by using a SPF 40, it might just become SPF 15 or SPF 20 after about 2 to 3 hours of using it. Some of my favorite sunblocks that I love to use: Avene sunblock, Bioderma. It has a tinted sunblock also that you can use. There's Instant Photo Protector, which is very watery. It can also be used on wet skin. There's HelioCare sunblock for someone who wants to use all natural ingredient sunblock. And then there are sunblocks like Z sunscreen, which is completely zinc-based sunblock for someone who is irritant to any of the chemicals. And then there is, of course, Glass Shield, which all of us know is very easily available in the market. These are a few of the sunblocks. Try to buy them. Keep as many of them around, 1 in your purse, 1 in your car, 1 in your bathroom cupboard, 1 in your office, so that you don't forget using a sunblock. And then it comes to reapplication of sunblock. Just sanitize your hands and dab it on your face. And if your face is dirty, then carry wipes, clean your face, or you can even clean your face with the help of a micellar water and reapply it. These days in the market, you can also get compacts with sunblock. You can also get brushes with mineral sunblock, which you can just brush it on your face. So those are very easier to use. Now, dry versus dehydrated skin. Now, dry skin is a skin type versus a dehydrated skin is a skin condition. Now, how should you know that what kind of skin do you have? Is just doing a small test. So wash your face, clean your fingers, and then give a little pinch to your skin. So if your skin comes back to normal and there is no wrinkling on the skin, then you have probably dry skin, okay? But if there is wrinkling, excessive wrinkling on the skin, then you probably have dehydrated skin. So dehydrated skin can happen to anyone who has a very tired looking skin, sallowness on the face. It can happen due to excessive consumption of alcohol, improper sleep, low water in your diet, or any clinical illnesses that one has had. So there can be many reasons to dehydrated skin. The things that we can do is dehydrated skin can be easily treated because it is just a skin condition, very easily reversible. Use humidifiers if you're in a place which has no humidity in the air, because your skin is getting all the water loss from the face. Use products which has more shea butter, cocoa butter, and all the goodness things inside them. So that was for dry and dehydrated skin. Now I'm going to go over a generalized anti-aging skin routine. So what is anti-aging basically, and how are we aging? So when initially, how is our face is like a triangle, which is like this, you know, inverted triangle with base on the top and like this. But as we start to age, it becomes like this. Why? Because there is gravity pulling us down. There is water loss. There is fat loss on the face from where we don't need it, under the eye, nasolabials. And that is how aging happens. Aging also happens faster to people who have a lot of environmental stresses or personal stresses. So there's internal aging and external aging, genetics, pollution, smoking, and diet. All of these things definitely play a very, very big role. So my patients would come and ask me, the doctor, what is the right time to use an anti-aging skin routine? So your anti-aging skin routine can start when you're in 20s. So in 20s, your skin routine should be something which is making sure that you have good sunblock and also under eye cream. Now under eye cream, initially I used to say you can wait till 30s, but then with the digital exposure that we have, and when we are saying digital exposure, these devices have blue light, which is going to be very harmful for our skin. So blue light is the high intensity visible light, which can go deeper inside our skin and cause all the damage. So these days there are certain guards on the screen that can be put to protect your skin from blue light damage. There are sunblocks which are available with blue light damage sunblocks, and then you also have to protect your skin. So under eye areas do get exposed to it, so you have to use a hydrating under eye cream. In 30s, we start using all of this together with a vitamin C serum and an exfoliator. So exfoliators are nothing but which exfoliates your skin and removes the top dead layer. So why it is important? Because with age, your skin cycle becomes very slow. So maybe in 20s, every 20 days, your skin is getting rejuvenated and the new skin cycle is coming on its own. But maybe in 30, it's taking longer. It takes 30 days, and in 40s, it maybe takes about almost 1.5 to 2 months for the new skin cycle to appear. So that's why you need to use an exfoliator so that the dead skin on the top gets exfoliated and the new skin cells from the bottom come up. So these are AHA alpha hydraulic acids or beta hydraulic acid exfoliators. It can be physical exfoliators which have exfoliant grains or chemicals, like I said. So these exfoliators can be used at home once or twice in a week, in a week generally to start with, and slowly you can build it up from there. In 40s, I would definitely want you to take more care of your skin. Generally, late 30s, we start using the retinols for everyone, and in 40s, we continue with that and with deeply hydrating anti-aging creams, because as you are aging, the skin tends to turn more and more dry, and the dry skin, as I said, has more visible wrinkles. So we need to use retinols and good face products. So this is a DIY mini facial massage that we are going to talk about. I'm going to minimize this slide over here, and I hope each one of you has the products that we had suggested. Guinea, are you here? Does everyone has their rollers and stuff? Can we know? Can I have a hands up from everyone so that I know we are ready for it? Hello? Does anyone have their facial products ready so that we can do the facial massage?
Not really, Geetika, not really.
No?
No.
Okay, so you guys are going to look at me while I'm doing it then. Okay, perfect. So I have a few things to show all of you. So if none of you have the products, you can also do the same steps with me with your hands. I just want your hands to be clean. I just want your face to be clean. So if you have a face wipe, you can just wipe your face. You can use some facial oil so that there is no friction on the face and the facial massage can be good. So this is a hand sanitizer that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to show you some of my favorite tools. Bioderma micellar water, which is very, very easy. I hope all of you have it. So whenever we talk about double cleansing or triple cleansing, if you have makeup on, you use micellar water to clean the pigment makeup. Then you use some oil like coconut oil or some oil to foam based cleanser to remove more makeup. And then comes the foaming face wash. So that's a triple cleanse, as we say. But in France, they just sometimes women over there just use Bioderma micellar water because it just sticks to all the impurities and takes it away. So these are two of my favorite facial oils these days. This is from Kama. This is Moringa facial oil. It is very easily available in Indian market. That's why I'm showing you something very easily available. You can do face masking also every day. Just wash your face, apply a thick layer of the facial oil and then remove it after some time, or do a facial massage the way I'm saying. And then this is the other facial oil, which I picked and I've been loving to use it, is a biphasic facial oil from La Mer. So I generally don't like to just leave a facial oil on my face because I think it definitely does clog up the pores. So don't leave oil on the face. Use it for massage.
Dr. Geetika, do you mind? Sorry for interrupting. Can we stop the share screening for the bit till the time you're telling us the exercise, because few people are unable to see you?
Sure, we can do that, but there are steps which I wanted to show, but we
Okay.
can stop it for now, no problem. I'll share later. Okay, is this better? Okay, these are the two tools which are very, very easily available in the market. I'm just going to put the window on the side so that I can see myself. Yeah. So these are the two tools which are very easily available in the market. This is a jade roller, which has a big roller on the top, and this has a small roller over here. Okay. So the rollers are available in different crystals in the market, rose, quartz, and this is jade and amethyst. A lot of them are available. If you say which one works and why should you choose one particular crystal, then I would say if you're talking about skin health, they are all the same. You don't have to think about one over the other. They're all the same. But yes, if you're into healing and you believe in the power of crystals, then you can understand and read a little bit more about it and then pick one accordingly. And this is a gua sha. So gua sha has this convex and this butterfly pattern. So for gua sha, generally you need a little bit of more training because this is a little stronger when you use it on the face. But when it comes to jade roller, it's very, very easy. So how I use the jade roller is, first of all, sanitizing is really important because it's going on your face. You need to clean and sanitize it. I like to keep my jade roller inside the fridge, or if I'm not able to you put it in the fridge, then I would just take a ice bowl, a bowl filled with ice, and I'll put the jade roller inside it for some time. So there are two ways to use it. One is that you just use a lot of oil on the face. I'm going to show you right now. So you give your face a little oil massage, you put oil on the face, or you can use it on top of the sheet mask. I'm going to do one side of my face with the jade roller and one side of my face with the gua sha, okay? So the big side, it goes up, out. Hold your chin on the side like this. Up, out. Always keep them in the fridge or in the ice to make sure that they are nice and cooling on the face. You can use them on top of the sheet mask. Put your sheet mask also in the fridge so that it is nice and cold and it gives better infusion of pigments. So this is how it goes. Very, very simple. It doesn't require any skill. All of you can easily use it. Even my daughter loves to use it all the time. She's just 7. She looks at me and uses it. But for the neck, so neck we have lymphatic nodes over here, which gives us the puffiness. So for that we go swiggle down, down. While at the here in the center where we get the technique, because we are using so much of our computers these days, we go up. Okay. So similarly, when you have done the generalized massage on the face, now we focus on the line areas. These are the lines. These are the lines. Hold your nose. And with the small part over here, small end, we go under the eye. Out. Now, as the crow's feet, they are horizontal, so we go up. Extremely relaxing. Then for your forehead, you hold your forehead in the center with your fingers and then you go up. Because on the forehead also you get the horizontal lines. So we want to go in the opposite direction. So anyone who has nasal congestion also, it would be definitely very soothing for them. And then for your nose, just a normal up. So there were 3 main pointers. You always go up and out. Only for the lymphatics over here, you will drain it out. If you have a lot of congestion over here also, you can again drain it out. That will help relieving the congestion. You can use the jade roller maybe twice in a day also, because there are no associated with it. So even if you see my face right now, this side of the face is looking a little lifted. In no ways these rolling massages are a substitute to your skincare routine, to your diet, to your fitness, or the treatments. These are just like simple exercises for your face muscles that you can do at home to tone up the face. So don't think that, oh, I'm doing these things, so I don't need to worry about other things. It's not like that. Now with this, you have to be very careful because it's really, really effective. More effective than the jade roller because you can regulate the pressure, and it is having the edges which you can use for also draining the fluids. So you have to be a little careful. So again, we start with the neck. The lymphatics over here have to be drained. So we use the curved area and drain it down. Swiggle, drain, swiggle, drain, swiggle, drain. And for the center, we use the other end. So you don't use the edge because then you will hurt yourself. You have to use the flat area like this. Okay. And now with this flat area again, never use the edge, use the flat area. So you go up and then swiggle. Go up, swiggle. And then you can bring the lymphatic down. Always make sure that you drain it down. And similarly for the under eye area, you have to be very, very gentle. Use the flat A portion and gently. Similarly for your brows, then your forehead. And any area that you want to focus upon, you can go. So for that, I will use the other end now. It's very important to use an oil together with it so that there is no friction caused on the face and your face is more relaxed and not covered with bruises. Then you can use the curved area over here because that gives a nice contour to the face. Very gently, you can't put more pressure. So this is how you do it. You can also use it for nape of your neck because you're all missing your massages. This can be done. So that was for gua sha. And now for people who don't have these tools right now, you can order them online. You can even contact my office. I have some of them, or you can even buy from Amazon, not a problem. And now I'm going to show you something with your hands, which is a mini facial massage that you can do at home. So first you wash your face. If you want to make it more intensive, you can also use a scrub first, like an exfoliant. You can make an exfoliant with rice powder, little bit of curd, and just put it on your face, scrub off the extra dead skin. Then you put a facial oil, and then you do this massage. Sanitize your hands. Very easy. Make a fist. Okay. Let me remove my rings because we don't want to cut and cause any scratches. Make a fist and then you go towards like this. Okay, very easy. This is something you can do every day in the morning or at night. Okay, with the eyes you have to use only your fingers, and the forehead also just the fingers. And with the neck, it is always like this and then like this. So these days, all these necklace lines people are getting, they are called tech necks because you are always having a neck bend. So make sure when you're doing your exercises like yoga or anything, give specific significance to your neck, because if this area starts showing aging, it's very difficult to treat. The treatments available are very, very few. So this was for the facial massage. I hope it was interesting for everyone and you all could gather the knowledge that I wanted to share. Now we go back to the presentation. So this is what we do. We use a dime size portion of the product that we want to use, and that goes on the face. It's good to use the oil because that is not going to cause any harm. Just a second, guys. And then with the jade rollers. So jade rollers are very, very easy to use. It can reduce the appearance of dark circles, elasticity, but don't think of them as magic wands which can do everything, because these are just feel good things to tone up your facial muscles and to relax it. This is a chart. I'll share this chart with all of you so that you can look at it at your convenience at home. So nothing to worry. And this is with the gua sha. Another thing that you can easily use at home. So always clean your tools with the help of sanitizer. Now let's come to my favorite part, the DIYs, which I was also told by everyone that the chapter is very, very excited to learn about DIYs. So what is it that you need to know when you're doing DIYs? There are things that you need to do and do not do. So first of all, whenever you're doing the DIYs, make sure you test them a little bit on your face. Don't do it on your face right away, because a DIY can also give you a very bad rash. So you have to be careful about that. Another thing, if you're preparing a DIY, always prepare it with fresh ingredients. Don't think that this yogurt has been lying in the fridge for weeks together. Let me just use it in the DIY. Don't do it. It can give you a rash. So use only fresh ingredients for your face and use and consume it on the same day. Don't leave it in the fridge that you will keep using it. So you have to use it and finish it in the same day. Another thing that you need to be careful about is don't use cinnamon. If you've never used it, it is a very, very strong DIY ingredient. It can give a rash on the face. Stay away from cinnamon. And if you're trying anything new, again, I'm saying that use it on a small portion. Now, this is for tan skin. Now, one of the things that everyone has asked me, give us a DIY for tan skin. So this is with mashed papaya. Mashed papaya has papain enzyme, which is a natural exfoliator. So I was talking about exfoliator, which removes the dead skin. That's what it has. And then it has egg white. We all know egg white is full of amino acids, which is helpful for your pores tightening. Then there is basin, which we all have at home, which is a great exfoliant again. Curd, full of probiotics, prebiotics, and lactic acid. Aloe vera gel, again at home, beautiful anti-inflammatory agent. And oats flour or rice flour. So oat flour, if you have to use, so in these list of ingredients, you can also use just maybe 2 or 3 of them. Even then it will work. It's such a beautiful mix of ingredients. So even if you use just papaya, curd, and aloe vera gel, it will work. If you just use the oat flour, aloe vera gel, and curd, it will work. Even if you just use basin together with egg white and curd, it will work. So you can use that permutation combination, because all these ingredients over here that I've written are very good. So if you have to use oats flour, don't use just the powdered oats. Put it in a little bit of warm water. Sorry, is someone talking? Okay, so if you're using oats flour, soak it in a little bit of warm water so that it's gooey. It doesn't have to be watery, because if it is gooey, it is colloidal, it is more effective. So use that kind of oat flour, which is gooey. And then for rice flour, just churn your rice in mixie or grinder, it will turn into rice flour. So rice flour is really, really good. A lot of Japanese, Chinese people have used it for ages. It has natural anti-aging properties. It has natural ferulic acid, which is beautiful antioxidant. So these are 2 of very potent ingredients. So you can use either of these, mix them all up and apply it on your face for 15 to 20 minutes and rinse them off. The second one again is with rice flour. So use about 2 tablespoons of rice flour with rose water, honey and yogurt. So the new ingredient over here that you see is honey. Honey has natural antibiotic properties and it also is a humectant. When I say humectant, it can absorb moisture inside the skin without making your skin oily or clogging up the pores. It can also be used for a scar. So if someone has acne scars or something, you can just use honey on top of it, give it a little massage. So this slide I'm going to share with everyone so that you can read and copy it at your own time. Something for anti-aging, banana has been really good. It can also be used for people who have acne prone skin. It has, why banana? It has a very rich source of potassium, rose water, honey, yogurt together. You can also do another anti-aging face pack, which can be made with wine. You know, we all have leftover wine at home. We are not able to consume often all of it. So use red wine, like 2 spoons of red wine with cocoa powder, like unsweetened cocoa powder, and just a dash of honey. I know it smells really good, but it also works beautifully for your skin because wine has a resveratrol, which is beautiful anti-aging ingredient. Cocoa powder is a beautiful antioxidant. So cocoa powder, red wine, and a little bit of honey. Mix it up and use it as a beautiful face pack. Don't eat it. Don't let anyone eat it while you're putting it. And then for your hair growth. So hair has been one of the major things. We're all missing our hair care appointments, so we need to take care of the hair. So you can use black seed or kalonji. It's really good for boosting hair growth. Fenugreek seeds, aloe vera and curd. Use aloe vera gel, turn it up in the mixie, mix them all together and apply it on your hair. It is beautiful for making your hair grow because it has all the growth ingredients. But when it comes to hair loss, in no matter, I'm saying this is it. You have to do your blood check, you have to take your multivitamins, you have to meet a doctor if the growth is more than, if the loss is more than 70 to 100 hair strands. But these are just fun things that you can do at home to maintain your hair. So for your hair mask, because all of us have frizzy hair, so this is for people who have frizzy hair. So rice water works for people who have frizzy hair because it forms a layer around the hair which makes them straighter and smoother. So Japanese women use only rice water to straighten their hair. So you can just, if you're too lazy, you can just put rice water in a spray bottle and spray it on your hair. Leave it every time for 15-20 minutes and then wash off. Even that would work. The treatments that are trending these days at my clinic is Fire and Ice, which is a red carpet facial. It uses retinol and hyaluronic acid. This pink aging treatment from Korea, as the name suggests, it gives you that beautiful pink glow. I'm not going into the details here, ladies, because I think we have to open the floor for questions. There's carbon peel, which is really, very, very popular amongst the celebs here. It not only removes acne, but it also gives you a beautiful glow. And this is my favorite GG glow that I learned from Korea. So with this treatment, you don't need any makeup. So a lot of my brides to be take this treatment. People who want even skin tone without using any makeup can just roll out of the bed with that beautiful glow. So this is GG glow. And then there is Aqua Gold for everyone who's missing their Botox and fillers appointments because of COVID. They can come for this treatment. The results last up to 2 to 3 months because these are really micro doses of all the goodness with fine 24 karat needles, gold carat needles infused inside your skin. It's another very popular treatment that we do here. And then there is Earth therapy. A lot of outstation patients come to me for this. This is a facelift treatment which can last up till a year and a half. There are no needles involved. It uses only ultrasound therapy. Celebs like Jennifer Aniston has actually gone on internet and said that we do it. Then our drip therapy, which was launched by me exclusively in Delhi. These are IV drips which work like juice bar for your skin. There are different IV drips, be it for your skin glow, for your immunity boosting, or for your hangover. One can choose any kind of drips. There are some shots also which can be done. And then to conclude, supplements that all of you need to have. Generally talking, quick note, vitamin E 400 IU units every day. Evion is 400 units. Vitamin C, it's water soluble. There is not enough vitamin C in your diet. You should always have more of it. Extra vitamin C will be flushed out of the body. Vitamin D, 1000 if you're not deficient. Calcium, zinc, and other supplements that are trending in the market are glutathione, which is for skin glow. Astaxanthin, which is an oral hydrator. Collagen, curcumin, selenium, and probiotics. So these are all general vitamins that we talk about. So I have to end this real quick, guys, so that we can start talking. Yes.
Guinea, are you there? Okay. Payal, can you take over, please?
Yeah, sure. Hello, Geetika.
Hi.
Hi. So our chat is fully flooded with questions. Can I
I could
ask you?
see, and I was like, oh, the time is running out. I have to take questions also. That's the
Yeah,
best part of the entire session.
thank you so much. Could you just tell us, one of our members wants to know how to get rid of freckles or how can they be reduced?
So freckles are genetic generally. You know, if you have freckles, first of all, you need to assess it. Is it really freckles that you're talking about, or those are sunspots which came with age or pregnancy? So freckles are genetic. There are no actual treatments available, but we can fade them away with the help of Q-switch laser and PRP. So in my clinic, I've seen good results with it. But having said so, I've also seen those women come back to me after their pregnancies or hormonal disturbances that the freckles have come back. So it only fades them away. It doesn't erase them.
Okay, thank you so much. Another question I would like to ask is for sensitive skin, is Bioderma product comfortable to use for people who have sensitive skin?
That's a very tricky question. I need to know what you know. What does the person who's asking make sense out of saying sensitive skin? Because if I just generally say it's right and that sensitive skin is rosacea and or atopic or something else, then it would not be right. But Bioderma is a very great range of product, but I cannot suggest just generally for sensitive skin, especially because it's very sensitive topic.
Okay, so for this, you mean you need to consult the
Absolutely.
client personally?
Yeah.
तो अब इसने thank you कर दिया?
Thank you. Okay, so another question I would ask, does laser facial damage the skin or is it safe to remove facial hair through laser?
It's absolutely safe. So I'll tell you how laser works. Laser works with the process of photothermolysis. It is only burning the hair follicle. And these days, the lasers that we have, like in my clinic, we have soprano titanium, which is a power of 3 lasers in one. So it has 3 wavelengths. We all are, medical students or people who understand how physics works. So these lasers work at a perfect wavelength to target the follicle. So the lasers which are most advanced these days are triple wavelength lasers, which work at 3 different layers of skin. They work on all kinds of hair, so be it fine hair, coarse hair, all kinds of hair. It is not going anywhere else than the hair follicle. It is not damaging your organs. It is not damaging the surface of the skin. It is only targeting the hair follicle. So in case any of you is wanting to get laser done, make sure you ask your doctor what laser technology are they using. Is it US FDA approved? Make sure you check the machine that they are going to use. Make sure you ask them, is the technician or the doctor who is doing it, and are they well qualified enough to do it? And always go to any person or a clinic who has been recommended, or that person is not hesitant to share this information with you. Because these days market is flooded with Chinese machines or even cheap Indian machines which don't work and actually can harm your skin, burn your skin, or give you acne. But good machines, like I said, Soprano Titanium, Candela Gentle Yak, these are few very good expensive machines which are owned only by few doctors and which are actually very safe, effective and painless. Like full body laser can be done in just 30 minutes with the Soprano Titanium. These are as fast. Now the technology has actually evolved to that level.
Okay, thank you so much. And another question I would like to ask, Geetika, is at what age can the girls start using these products? I mean the rollers and all on their faces?
So facial rollers have nothing to do with age. These are very feel-good things to use. I think about 12, 13 years of age, they are good to use. But my daughter is just 7-year-old. She looks at me doing it. She also starts doing it. And I don't feel the need to stop her because it's like a facial exercise. So there is no age. These are very fine. Unless you're really, putting a lot of pressure and lifting up your skin. You don't do that. With young girls, it's just a fun thing.
Okay, thank you. Another one is, are oral antioxidant caps better or skin application is more recommendable? Like, do you suggest oral intake is better or something to apply on your face would be more
recommendable? Both work differently, Oral would work for the free radical damage inside your body. While if you're applying it on your skin, it is fighting the free radical damage right here, which is caused by the sun, pollution, or the dust hitting your face. So I think more is better, take it the way you want it, but you have to take all of it, oral and local application both.
Okay. Okay, so what type of collagen is best for skin? How many milligrams of collagen should one take daily? Is it like different for different people, or it's like a general thing?
So, there are very few studies about collagen being effective for your skin. The only study which has come out is that with the regular intake of collagen, your skin appears more hydrated and appearance of wrinkles is lesser. But it definitely has been postulated that is effective for building up the muscle mass, and people feel that their nails have also improved. So in market, the collagen which is available is generally bovine or marine collagen. The dosages come either in powder form or it comes in liquid form. So you can pick and choose whichever you like. But when you're taking collagen, don't forget to increase your intake of vitamin C, because vitamin C is very important in the entire process of having collagen build up in your body. So if your vitamin C is not enough, that collagen that you're having might go for waste. And regularly in your diet, bone broth is a beautiful substituent for collagen. And if you're vegetarian, there are not many options, but gelatin has collagen. So you can always mix and match and use these.
Okay. Something for treatment of rosacea?
So rosacea is again a skin condition which gives this red butterfly pattern on the face. So if you rosacea, you need to know what is the trigger. Is it hot weather, spicy food, red wine, hot showers, or it is cheese? What is the trigger? If you understand the trigger, start avoiding the trigger. And then if you still have rosacea, then you can meet your dermatologist. They would suggest you creams like Avene anti-rougeous cream, which is very good. They would tell you to stay away from the triggers. They would tell you to stay away from steam, and also sunblock application is really important. If this particular cream doesn't help, then you might also be given some antibiotics. Treatments like photofacials, they work wonderfully in controlling rosacea.
Okay. Okay, so Geetika, a lot of our members have young daughters. So a few of them want to ask at what age laser should be given to a girl, or is it like safe at what age?
So in my clinic in Delhi, I have young girls coming to me at the age of 13 itself. So I don't believe age is a specific, indicator when to do it, because in US, even young girls, 8-year-olds are getting it done. However, we don't do it in India. To me, if a patient comes, I would check their hormonal profile. I would definitely want them to have started their periods. I would want them to have a stable hormonal cycle, because if they have PCOD, they might not get the best results from laser. So with young girls, it's just not about laser. There are so many other issues. Many of them have PCOD, and they tend to think that laser will treat their PCOD. So there's a lot of counseling that happens from my end to first of all understand that why do they have excessive hair if they have. If it is just idiopathic, which is due to no non-PCOD reasons, fine. You want to do it, you do it for cosmetic reasons. It is not going to do anything to your organs or your body. But if you have PCOD and you have excessive hair, then you need to understand that laser will only take care of your growth, hair growth, but it will not treat your PCOD. For that, you need to visit an endocrinologist, check your hormones, check your diet. All of that comes into picture. But for young girls, it's extremely safe. It's US FDA approved, as long as you're going to the right clinic, choosing the right machine.
Oh, great. And I think probably this would be our last one. How do you treat melasma?
So melasma is a very common thing which happens with pigmentation, with your hormonal changes, or it is genetic also. It comes as, again, a patch, a mask of pregnancy sometimes, or a mask of pigmentation right here. It can be bluish purple, or it can be brownish in color. So first of all, prevention is better than cure. Make sure if you are genetically prone to melasma, if your mom and dad have it, you are also prone to it. Make sure you apply sunblock, vitamin C, all of it that I suggested to the T. But if you've got melasma, it is time for you to meet your dermatologist. You might be suggested certain depigmenting creams, not steroids or hydroquinone right away, but some depigmenting creams like FCL skin brightening lotion, Melanil, Depi White. These are very easily available in the market. Start using them very small amount at night. But when you're using all of them, don't think this is the only thing. You have to apply sunblock. Prevention is still very, very important. Wearing big hats, sunglasses, or using a scarf on your face is very important. Do that. Start increasing the intake of glutathione in your diet. That will also heal your body from inside. Understand what caused the melasma suddenly. Is it some stress that you're undergoing, or is it some hormonal, imbalance that has been created? Is it menopausal, or is it pregnancy related? Because more and more we understand what caused it, better and better we get at treating it. There are treatments like melasma peels, there are carbon lasers, the one which I showed you, PRP. They work wonderfully to treat melasma. And yes, I've seen very, very good results when it comes to treating melasma.
Okay. Geetika, my chat is flooded with questions. Is it okay if we take another two?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine. Even if you want to extend it by 10 more minutes, I'm fine with that. No problem.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So as you said, Geetika, whatever we eat reflects on our skin. So does the same goes for our hair also? Like, why do we get dandruff, and do you suggest any treatment for dandruff at home?
Okay, first of all, we'll talk about dandruff. So dandruff is a fungal infection. You cannot treat dandruff at home or doing home remedies. I get patients every day who say, oh, we just apply egg and curd and my dandruff is controlled and then it comes back. Dandruff is a fungal infection which can also cause seborrheic dermatitis on your face. So I don't think you should be taking chances. And it can also clog up the hair follicle and give you hair fall. So why wait? You just have to buy a shampoo. A zinc pyrithione or a ketoconazole based shampoo is what you need. Bioderma DS shampoo, Blue Cap shampoo, Nizoral shampoo, very easily available in the market. Use them 2 to 3 times in a week and get rid of the dandruff ASAP. Now, talking about hair health and your diet, when it comes about hair health, it's very important to have foods which are rich in vitamins and antioxidants. You have to make sure that your blood levels are okay, especially with iron, because anemia can be a major reason of hair fall, hypothyroidism, D3, B12, and microminerals like copper and selenium also play a very big role. So have your multivitamins in place. And if you're having hair fall more than 70 to 100 strands every day, you can start taking multivitamins for hair. There's Poly Hair, there is Caraglow Eva, there's Trichosphere, easily available in the market. Start taking them. Don't wait and watch your hair fall, because these are the crowning glory. If they fall, that repair goes very, very slow. Start using some hair serums like Recalpil hair serum, Bontress hair serum. These are very important. And another thing, that if you have dandruff, don't oil your hair. Stay away from oiling your hair, because oil sticks to your scalp, your dandruff sticks to your scalp hair, and both of them stick and clog up the hair follicle, and your hair can't breathe and they fall. So stop oiling your hair if you have dandruff. Clean your hair. Clean scalp is very, very important.
That's really informative, Geetika. So, Geetika, one of our members wants to ask, like, obviously you suggested the massages and on the face, but is there any particular cream you would suggest for under eyes? What can be used by any age group, or maybe after 30s?
So under eye is again a very, very big domain. Like, before we end it, I'll urge all of you to at least, follow me on Instagram, because I do a lot of informative posts on each and every topic that I'm discussing over here, including the under eye, which I covered recently. Your under eye area can have different issues. They can be pigmentation, which can be 2 types of pigmentation. Now, this is really interesting. It can be due to vascular pigmentation, which is purplish in color, or it can be dark pigmentation, brownish in color, which is due to the melanin production. It can be puffy under eye area, which is like bags, or it can be also fat loss under the eye. So these are different things which are possible under the eye. And for each and everything, there is a different cream and there's a different treatment. So if you're just talking about general under eye dark circles, they can be either pigmented under eye dark circles or vascular pigmentation. So you do a very easy test at home. Just stretch the under eye area. Clean under eye area, just stretch it. If the under eye pigmentation is purplish, then you have vascular pigmentation, which means that microcirculation under the eye is not good. But if it is more dark, brown, black, then it is just due to melanin. So for the vascular, you would need something which has an active molecule called hesperidin, which is there in Origa CE cream, in Sesderma vitamin K cream. And if it is more brownish and blackish, then you need more under eye creams with vitamin C or arbutin, very easily available with Wonder Eye cream or Depi White under eye cream. So for each and everything, there is a very specific thing.
Okay, great. Some hair multivitamins, some multivitamins which can be taken for better hair growth.
So I just mentioned them. I think I write it down on the chat, because then people would not know.
You've been frequently getting this question.
Okay, you can ask me more. I can keep writing.
I'll ask another question, please.
Yeah.
You already mentioned, but I would like to ask you again, are Korean products safe?
So there are lots of Korean products. You need to know what you're using and for what. What are you expecting for them to do? I would love Korean products for their sheet masks and for this snail mucin. These are 2 of my favorite, discoveries from Korea.
Could you suggest some good sunscreen for particularly humid weather?
So depends what kind of skin type you have. For humid weather, I would use a more sweat resistant sunblock which doesn't just drip away with step, because that is also something I've seen. For the dosage of the medicines that I've mentioned, the dosages are mentioned on their box, so it's not going to change for that. So for the sunblocks, if you have a skin which is acne prone, then Avene Clean and Sunblock, it's a new product from them. It's really good and it is sweat resistant. And then there is also Photo Protector Sunblock, which I personally use and I love it because it's really watery. It just goes inside the sunblock. Photo Protector Isden Sunblock.
Okay.
Okay.
And you just showed us the way to use the rollers. Are the electrical jade stone rollers safe to use?
Yeah, they are safe to use. In fact, I'm launching them very soon. They are
Wow.
interesting. Yeah.
Great. So that's all for now, Geetika. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Thanks,
for such
everyone.
wonderful tips. I already feel radiated.
I'm happy. Is it possible that all of us can, be on the screen together and we can take a picture? That will be something interesting, which we did for the other FICCI group as well.
That would be great. Yes, of course.
I'm not able to show all the participants. Probably one of you can do it.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Done.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. So what I did with the other group was that I was active on one of the chats for maybe another 2 to 3 hours, so that any questions that any one of you had, feel free to post it on the group for some time. I'll be happy to answer. I'll share the contact information of my manager and other information that you need, so that it's easier for each one of you to reach out to me.
Super. So Geetika, I'll just take a few more seconds of yours. The recommendations you gave richly deserves our thanks. And I, Payal Agarwal, Junior Vice Chairperson, FLO Indore Chapter, take this opportunity today to put all my gratitude in the form of words. This session has been extremely enriching and has also made it evident that skincare is not superficial. In fact, it has strong mutual connection with healthcare. And when we have beautiful skin, it's a sign that we have a healthy mind and body. You have given many tips to give our skin an enchanting treat, which will surely help us to pamper ourselves and get glowing skin even while sitting at home. Many thanks to our enthusiastic members for being so participative always. Also, I would like to extend a special thanks to our annual sponsors, TP Jewelers, Taskus, Raj Suzuki, Veda Homes, creative and digital partners iMast, and travel partners Overseas Tours. Friends, do not miss the opportunity to promote your professional expertise at the FLO platform. #SheTheBoss. Be a part of the live Facebook series to share your work experiences with millions of people around. Till then, bye and have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you.